Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sacred Ruler Reiki Healing. This is Romula coming in for 28 days of Reiki. And guess what? We are on day 19. So yesterday we focused on the lungs and grief, breathing out what no longer serves you or what you no longer need, supporting breath and emotional lightness, right? So for today, day 19, we're going to be focusing on our jaw, our neck, and our shoulders. We actually hold a lot of tension in these areas, so I'm glad that we actually are going to be giving a focus in these specific areas today for this healing process. A lot of times we don't realize how tense our jaws are. Sometimes stress and anxiety, mostly stress I believe, shows itself in the shoulders and neck area, and sometimes in the lower back. So this is going to be a much needed process. So again, the body focus is the upper body tension areas. Again, this whole jaw, neck, and shoulder area. The healing theme is releasing stored tension, okay? Was an athlete for years. I mean, like NCAA athlete, all of that. Since I was like 6 years old, I'd been working really hard and playing soccer, swimming, track, and all that fun stuff, right? And I didn't realize that I had tension in certain spots in my body that ended up correlating to like my whole right side actually having a lot of tightness and things from like injuries and stuff, and actually not, releasing that tension. So I think this is really important, is that we do have to realize that we do have to release the stored tension, even though we don't realize we have it. So a lot of stretching, relaxing, easing things of the body. And then the Reiki focus is softening physical and emotional strain. Softening physical and emotional strain. Softening the physical and emotional strain. And then our moon energy is unburdening. Unburdening. I'm sorry, I actually had a thing up here for the definition of that, so I can share it with you all. So it is a process of releasing emotional and mental as well as physical baggage such as trauma, guilt, or anxiety to achieve relief and improved well-being. Okay, so unburdening, the definition is the process of releasing emotional, mental, or physical baggage such as trauma, guilt, or anxiety to achieve relief and improve well-being. Alrighty. So just another way of explaining it is letting go of physical and emotional strain. So we are letting go of these strains, these tensions that we don't realize we are holding on to, and we're just letting them go. There's no need for them to stay there. We've already been aware of whatever caused that tension, whatever caused that anxiety, right? There's no point in holding that. So let us let go. Remember, this is the week of integration and releasing. So we're supposed to be aware of what's going on, but we're also supposed to be letting go of the things that we no longer need or don't serve us, or just releasing tension, whether if it's emotional or physical, so that we can start improving our well-being. And our mantra today is, I let go of tension and burden. I let go of tension and burden. I let go of tension and burden. We are unburdening per the moon. So with that, let's go ahead, get into our comfortable seats. You can even lay down if you want to, but remember that our breath is our leading source in this to keep us focused in this moment of realizing that we are sending Reiki to our jaw, neck, and shoulders, the areas that tend to hold a lot of tension when we are stressed and things like that. And we are unburdening, releasing stored tension. Allow Reiki to flow. Remember, our mantra is, I let go of tension and burden. I let go of tension and burden. I let go of tension and burden. Because our moon focusing is unburdening. Letting go of those anxious moments and those tensions so that we can improve our well-being. Letting go of physical and emotional strain. Letting go of physical and emotional strain. letting go of physical and emotional strain. You can even use the metaphor of the fire horse coming through and burning, burning all those burdens, unburdening yourself. And for me to go ahead, it is the process of releasing emotional, mental, or physical baggage such as trauma, guilt, or anxiety to achieve relief and improve well-being. That's all we're doing here, is to improve our well-being, for us to become more attuned to ourselves so we understand what we need in order to bring ourselves back to balance. We have built our foundation, we have activated and expanded, and now we need to remove and release the things that no longer serve us for our best need, such as tension, such as the strain that we feel in our jaws and our necks and our shoulders after a long day of work. Release that. Release that. Allow Reiki to flow. Allow Reiki to flow. And of course, let's take time to thank our neck, to thank our shoulders, to thank our jaw for holding that tension when we have those tense moments. To thank our neck, shoulders, and our jaws for dealing with our big old head, carrying this big old lug nut every day. We have to be grateful for our bodies. Yes, our mental state and emotional state are very important, but we also have to remember that our bodies endure a lot. And sometimes being grateful and giving some TLC means the world to the body. Acknowledging it for all the things it does on a daily basis that we're not even aware of. Keeping everything functioning the best that it can with all the different, what is the word I'm looking for? Outside sources hitting it on a day-to-day basis. Our jaws, necks, and shoulders carry the weight of our stress. And it is okay to thank your body for enduring all these years. I let go of tension and burden. 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 This is our week of releasing. Yesterday, we breathed out what we no longer needed. The day before that, we allowed creative energy to move through easily. And we are also replenished and supported. And we also have released what no longer serves us. So today, we let go of tension and burden. Unburdening ourselves. So that we can have improved well-being. Goofy goober. If receiving Reiki brings you joy, it makes you like a giddy child, that is okay. I find that when Reiki's flowing through me, I do have that inner child moment sometimes where just simple little things make me laugh. I guess I'm letting go of all my stresses and worries so that I can see the beauty in everyday life. The first two things of the Reiki principles is do not worry and do not anger. It's amazing because during this journey I have realized that I had forgotten. I had completely forgotten the very first two principles, and I had allowed worry and anger to flood into me that then brought fear, that then brought ruminating thoughts, that then brought unbalance. But doing this journey has revealed all those things to me. And this is why I wanted to share this journey with anybody else that wanted to go through it with me. Yes, things will rear its ugly little head, but that's the point. You have to work through it. You can't run away from it. You can't avoid it. You have to face it. You have to grow from it. And I think that's why I really appreciate Reiki. As a practitioner, as a master teacher, for me, it's a way of life. And those principles really do help you get through. Do not worry, do not anger. And for here, we are releasing fear, we are releasing anger, we are unburdening, and we are letting go of tension. We're working on the upper body areas that have a lot of tension. We're bringing relaxation and rejuvenation. I let go of tension and burden. I let go of tension and burden. I let go of tension and burden. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am so stoked. This was day 19. We still have, well, I'm really bad at math, but if the math is mathing, we have 8 or 9 days left of this journey for it to become a whole body experience. Thank you so much. And of course, I have to give you your fun Reiki fact of the day. The body releases through yawning or sighing. So, like, it's funny because I remember learning this in school, but they referred to it as distress, like your body's in distress. So every time like we would yawn in class or something, or sigh, like we'd be like, oh my God, you're just so distressed. But in all reality, that's the body releasing. So it's not it's not like, oh, I'm under stress, so I'm de-stressing, right? Like in those terms, like I'm going through something super chaotic that I didn't realize. It's more of like, yeah, your body wants to release the tension it has. Like when you think about dogs and cats and things, like they yawn and do a big stretch, that's them getting that tension out. So when we're doing it as humans, we're doing it, again, to release the tension that we have built up in our body. So, so when you're working with Reiki, which tends to sometimes cause people to go to sleep or cause people to get tired, because it's allowing them to rest, it's allowing them to rejuvenate and relax. And with that comes some yawns here and there. I've actually caught myself when I've given Reiki sessions that I start yawning and I'm like, oh, wait, let's not do that. But then I realize, oh, that's my body letting go of any stress or tension that I have so that I can be a better practitioner, so that I can be more relaxed, more fluid. So yeah, so think about that when you go through your day to day, when you're yawning and sighing, that's just you de-stressing in terms of letting go of the tension. But yes, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 20, which is the mental detox. And then after that will be day 21, and that will be our completion of week 3. So stay tuned, stay blessed, and peace out, y'all. Till next time.